which are the basic alcohols to have in order to make, actually he said there were 13 ingredients.
13 bar essentials.
To make over 200 cocktails, which was an impressive number.
Well,
first one was gin, then vodka.
And there's different kinds of vodkas and gins, and he said the basic part is to try and get the silver or the white or the blanco or the basic and add other flavors later. So instead of getting the vanilla vodka and the chocolate vodka and your cranberry vodka, really start with a plain basic high quality vodka to begin with. So gin, vodka, tequila.
And tequila, you got reposado.
Añejo. A good Blanco is probably good. And the next thing was scotch, which we don't really have any scotch, and I don't really feel the need to put scotch in the bar. And there was brandy.
Then brandy, which we didn't have, but now we do.
Right.
Because, you know, my wife here working at the liquor store, we got some brandy.
We got some.
Then bourbon, which in this house was not hard to find.
It was not. We had lots of bourbons. But what they chose Wild Turkey as the go-to bourbon.
Wild Turkey, it brings back memories for me. Like, you know, being an older teenager, early 20-something, there were shots at my grandpa's house for birthdays or
at our
Christmas.
wedding. People were doing shots of Wild Turkey at our wedding.
And by choice, people took out Wild Turkey, which people make fun of.
We had a whole open bar, and they still chose Wild Turkey.
Well, you know, it is what it is. And to me, it's a memory maker.
Then rum, your favorite.
Then rum, and again, no shortage of rum in this house. We have different flavors of rum from different countries, and there's certainly lots of rums from which to choose. Spice rum, dark rum, white rum.
Vanilla rum.
Yeah. So,
sweet rums.
Again, we went the basic Bacardi on that one.
Okay.
Then Campari.
Campari. Campara, I think is how he said it.
You can't even duplicate his accent.
But Campari is a aperitif that's very bitter in flavor, and it's not something that I enjoyed. We've even been to Italy, and everyone was drinking their Campari or the Negroni, and I'm telling you, I don't like either one of them, but we will add that to a bar. We just don't have it yet.
Right. Then Cointreau.
Oh, we had that. Brand name, spot on.
Orange
liqueur. It's an orange liqueur mixed with cognac. It's pretty good.
All right. Vermouth, of which there are two types, and he actually asked for both. There's the dry and the wet.
No, dry and sweet. The green is dry, the red is sweet. The opposite.
I understand. With wines, there's dry wines. With vermouth, there's dry, but it's all a wet substance. How are we calling these dry?
Well, first of all, vermouth actually is a wine, aged wine. It's used as a mixer. But when we think about when you're done drinking something, if it's sweet, your mouth kind of waters. If it's not sweet, it gets dry. So that's the difference between dry and sweet, whether it's wine and as we're talking about the vermouth.
It's all wet. Then a coffee liqueur, which on what we watched, he chose Kahlua.
Very popular.
Which always makes me think of your mom, which is funny. But we didn't have Kahlua.
We have Cafe Granita, made in Mexico. Really good.
There you go.
I like it better.
We do have a coffee-flavored liqueur. And then bitters.
Really, to round it up, the other things we want to have in our bar, besides the right tools and the right liquors, is to add some citrus, has some syrups, different things to add some sweetness to your drinks.
Simple syrup, agave.
A little bit of some juices, especially if you like fruit juices in your drinks.
He called them tiki drinks.
Tiki drinks, if you have pineapple juice and so forth. And then also some kind of mixer that doesn't add much flavor and just adds bubbles, whether you do tonic or club soda. And then, of course, he said, have some bubbly like Prosecco that you can put into drinks. Prosecco is just a sparkling wine out of Italy that has bigger bubbles than a champagne or a cava. And so it kind of keeps its bubbles longer while you're drinking your drink.
Okay, so that video was done. We had all of our alcohols and realized I need to build a bar.
No.
So somewhere in, like the dining room needs to go away because we don't dine in there. It's a Dungeons and Dragons room for our son, but he's not even here. So I think I'm going to turn the dining room into a bar. So this summer project, I'm going to build a bar. I've never built anything from nothing. So I'm going to talk to some of my friends who build stuff.
Who might be
we're going to build a bar. And because what we got over there, we have run out of space, but we're running out of room for the alcohol in the house, and I need more space for glasses and drinks, and I need a bar. So
any place you have liquor, you can drink it.
Will Brian build a bar? Will Stephanie stop correcting him? Will they ever make a cocktail? Tune in next time, same YouTube channel.